Hey guys, Dustin here with another PPG video. This time we're going to be building a badass paramotor helmet from scratch. Sounds difficult, but trust me, it is not. I sourced everything from Amazon, ppgsmoke.com, and even a local Ackland's Granger. Yeah, everything's going to be down in the description below, all of the different parts and all of the details for everything. Let's get into it and I'll show you exactly how I built this sick helmet. Before we get started, I need to mention something quickly about the safety. This is made for airsoft, not aviation. So this helmet has not been tested for aviation use. It's my own personal choice to use it, and I'm not recommending this as a safe option for personal protection equipment while you are flying. Okay, the tactical helmet I purchased on Amazon. Surprisingly, it's a lot more heavy duty and way better quality than I thought it was going to be when it showed up, just for an airsoft helmet. It seems tougher than my old PPG helmet was made from just a BMX helmet. This helmet works well because it already has the large openings on the sides and you don't need to do any major cutting. I paid about $89.99 Canadian for this, shipped on Prime. You are also going to need some earmuff rail mounts. These were purchased on Amazon for $29.07. Link is down in the description. Brand is Vikaski, and these help your earmuffs mount to the side of your helmet. This is one of two components you're going to need to purchase for your earmuff mounts. The second component for your earmuff mounting system is going to be a Peltor earmuff set, and these are the hard hat bracket mounted ones. This particular set was only about 30 bucks. On Amazon, I think they're 50 or 60. So I opted to buy local. All right, here is where there is a huge financial fork in the road. And depending on what you want out of your helmet is going to determine whether you pay for an $815 setup or a $150 setup. This is in Canadian. If you want active noise canceling, if you want an onboard 4,000 milliamp lithium battery, if you want to be vlogging with your GoPro, if you want to take phone calls, if you want to communicate with other paramotor pilots, if you want to communicate with other air traffic using an aviation radio, if you want high quality audio with 45 millimeter drivers, then you're going to need a PPG Smoke headset. If you want half of that, you're going to want a Cena, and we can talk a little bit more about that later. And if you just want mechanical earmuffs and you don't care about your hearing or about comfort, then just use regular Peltors. The regular Peltors are going to cost you about $150, including the helmet altogether. If you go ahead and purchase a Cena or a PPG Smoke headset, then you're going to be looking around the $600 to $800. But trust me, I've been flying for 4 years. It is absolutely worth it. If you can afford it, buy it. Last but not least, the most important part of your helmet build, the Gopro mount. This Gopro mount is on Amazon. It's about 15 bucks. Link is down in the description. I actually decided to 3D print mine because I thought it'd be fun. And this is what it looks like. All right, it's time to prep the helmet. So grab the helmet. We have some padding to install. The first ones we're going to start off with are right in the bottom. So this guy here comes with sticky Velcro, and you just peel the backing off and stick it in the inside of the helmet. There's some patterns in there that help you align them. Try to put them in a little straighter than I did. Here's the pad. It goes straight in like this. Pop and pop. And good to go. Those are super comfy. They're kind of like memory foam-ish. And don't forget about the pad on the back of the suspension here. And there's some padding in the side. Rip those out. We don't need those anymore. There's one on each side. Install the Velcro. Everything is double-sided tape. Put them on just like so. Now we're going to prepare the mount. So what we're going to do is take the rail mounts, pull them apart, take the screws out, take the cap off, take the clamps out. The reason why we're doing this is because the clamps, unfortunately, that come with these rail mounts are too weak for this headset. So that's why we need the Peltor clamps. These clamp way harder with more force, and that's what you need. So we're going to pull the Peltor clamps apart as well. Just pop out the two screws, and all we're doing is we're switching out these metal arms. These backing plates are gone. get rid of them. We're going to use the backing plates from the original rail ones that we just disassembled. Turn the earmuffs 90 degrees, pop off the clamps on the side. And these are the plates we're after, the rail plates. So take the new arms, don't forget about the little rubber washer, put the new arm plate on, and then you're going to find a cap with a square hole. That's the original rail mount cap with the rail mount doohickey thing that goes on top. And then we just put the screw back in. We'll do the same with both sides. We're going to snug it up so that it's decently snug, not too tight, because we still want this to pivot. And it's the rubber washer basically allows it to have some resistance when it's twisting. And there you go, you have both of those ready to go. Next, we have to install the rail clamps on the side. We're going to install the earmuffs on these clamps. Don't worry about routing the wire yet. We just need to get an alignment straightened out here, because we do have to remove a small amount of material from the helmet for clearance for the cable. This is the area where we're going to be marking. We're going to scribe a little line using a knife or whatever you have handy, right in the center where the cable aligns. Then we're going to use a pilot bit, 1/8 size, whatever you want, 3/16, and we're just going to drill a little hole at a slight angle so that we can expose a hole on the inside. Grab a 29/64 drill bit or something in similar diameter, come in from the inside, and we're going to find that hole, and we're just going to drill out that hole to give us a bit of clearance for the cable. This will remove most of the material, and then we're going to get in there with a knife, and we're just going to clean it up. And what you're trying to do is clean it up so there's a nice angle coming in, and so it looks something like this. We remove about 1/4 inch of material, and we kind of angle the knife when we're trimming it out to give it a nice look and a nice finish. And that way we have clearance for the main cable coming out of the top of the PPG smoke headset, and it fits perfect. Okay, now you can take everything apart, grab your earmuffs, and we're going to route the cable. This is the best part of this. You literally just have to pull the suspension bar back away from the side and slip in the muff, and same thing on the other side, pull it back, slide it in. Very, very simple. Now we just have to put on the rail clamp on both sides, make sure it's aligned perfectly in the center, and basically just centered everything. It seems to work really well. Put the muffs back on, and you just make sure you turn the muffs to a 90-degree angle so that the clips will clip onto the side. The Peltor clips will connect both sides, and once those are clipped in, we can spin the muffs in the correct orientation, and now we can route the cable just in the bottom of the helmet. There's enough clearance between the padding, everything just fits in like so. Pretty sweet, pretty slick if you ask me. You don't have to cut a bunch of foam or anything like that, which is a huge pain in the ass with BMX helmets. And there you go. Okay, let's move on to the GoPro mount. This is a NVG mount, so you have to put the top in first, then the bottom, and then you slide the GoPro on, and you put the fastening bolt through there, tighten it up, make sure you have the nut on the other side, and everything fits in nice and snug. There you go. I think one of the most cool looking and practical helmets on the market right now. This thing is badass. I can't wait to do some more testing with this headset. But whether you just use Peltors, earmuffs, or if you want to go ahead with the PPG Smoke headset, that's up to you. But the build will be fairly similar with whatever you use. So if you guys have any questions, hit those comments below and let me know what you think about this helmet build. I'm really excited to get this thing into the air and start using it and create more testing videos. So if you like this video, stick around, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.